motivates me the most.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And what does a day in the life look like? I know you got to be driving an hour, hour and a half
Yeah.
every day out there. That's kind of brutal, especially when you're away from your friends and everything. That's a big jump to make. So what's kind of a day in the life look like? I mean, I know you get there, you take some easy courses like Spanish, and then what else do you do? Like, what's the training look like?
So day in the life, wake up like 6 a.m. Far drive, hour and a half, usually, and I'll get there, train at about 9:45. I'll do prehab before that, so stretching, rolling out, whatever. We'll have training sessions, so we'll either have a strength day, endurance day, or setup day, or recovery day. And so yeah, I'll get there, I'll train, and then after I do a lift, workout, gym session, usually every day. And then after that, I pack up quickly, just walk down the street to my school, and yeah, I'll do my two courses, Spanish and economics, and then I'll bus home and get home at about five, in between 5 and 6:30.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's a lot of work. I mean, I can't even imagine. Like even, for me, sometimes if I'm not at school for a little bit, like at a golf tournament or something, sometimes I'm like, fuck, like I'm missing out. Like
Yeah,
there's things that obviously you're gonna be missing out on and experiences. So I think it's crazy, and I think people like they need to know that you got to sacrifice something. Like
yeah,
for example, you got to be sacrificing. You're not going to school. You're not hanging out with your friends as much as you want to be. You're not getting home till late most days, right? So you're sacrificing a lot of times with other things you could be doing and people you want to be hanging out with. So that's crazy. And I think that's super motivational. And I think a lot of people don't really understand that if you want to get something, you have to give something up. It's just like a purchase, right?
yeah.
You can't expect things to be handed to you. And there's going to be kids who maybe just are just as skilled as you, but
Mhm.
they didn't want to make that jump to go to Whitecaps and make that sacrifice. So what do you think? What do you think about your faith? Like how do you think your faith ties into your gameplay?
My faith is a big part of my gameplay. I'm close to God and I'm a Christian, so I think giving all glory to Him is one of my main priorities. Keeping my faith, knowing that He has a plan for me,
Mm-hmm.
and it honestly takes a lot of stress off my shoulders, like off me personally, because the amount of things I can stress about all day. Oh, like, am I good enough? Am I this? Am I this? Am I that? Like, where am I going to be in life? Like, I could stress about it all day, right?
Yeah.
But what good does that do me? Like, the thing is for me, like, I trust in God. I trust in His plan for me, and I think my faith really calms me down, sets me, knowing that He has a plan for me. So I think faith plays a really big role in my game, knowing that I'm going to do what I do. I'll give glory to God, and through that, I know He has a plan for me, and I will go far and far and far with Him.
Yeah. So where do you think, not where do you think, where will you be in 10 years? Where will Carson Rasick be in 10 years? Location, everything. What are you going to be doing in 10
In
years?
10 years, Carson Rasick will be playing in the Premier League, England. Uh, again, any team will be good, but in 10 years, I will be playing professional soccer in the big leagues overseas, getting paid millions of dollars, and again, being one of those role models for future generations to come.
Yeah. And I have a follow-up question. So you look at yourself in 10 years, you have like a mental vision of who he would be. If he were to come down from, wherever and he were to tell you, let's say 30 seconds of advice for how to get to where he is, right? He's like the pinnacle. He trained every day. He never skipped a workout. He is who you would be if you never gave up and you gave 100% every single day. That's that person. If he came down and were to give you one piece of advice, what do you think he would say?
Patience.
Patience?
I think patience, big role, especially in my life with soccer.
Yeah.
You want something, it can't just be given to you right away.
Yeah.
You got to put in work, put in hours. And overall, like, yeah, I want this thing, but it doesn't come to me right away. It's not on my timing, right? Like,
Yeah.
maybe I'm not ready for this. Maybe I need to critique a few things.
Mm-hmm.
But I think patience is key, honestly, because you can't rush. You know the saying, you can't rush greatness.
Yeah.
You can't rush greatness. Like, if I want this, maybe it's not the right time. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
if I get the thing that I want right away, oh, it's not perfect for me. Like, I go down,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think patience, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens at the right time for you. And I think, yeah, patience is just one of the main key things to just having a successful career. Because I don't want to rush anything in my life, in my career, and I want everything to plan out how it's supposed to.
Yeah. That's interesting. And kind of getting at when you say, not everything's going to like just come to you and there's always a right time for everything. I think one thing that I've kind of noticed when I'm playing golf is there's always a tournament I want to win. Like for you, maybe it's I want to get signed to first team. I want to get signed to Man U, I want to get signed to Real Madrid, like all these things. And at least for me, I've fallen into a trap of if I win that tournament, I'll be happy. Or if I get that scholarship, like everything will feel better. Like I'll be happier. I totally like valued my self worth on where I committed. I was like, if I commit here, then I'm this guy. If I commit there, I'm that guy. And I think it's one thing that I've learned is that if you're constantly trying to get something, like if you're trying to get that trophy, you're trying to get something and you think it's going to make you happy, like it's truly not.
Yeah.
Like it's genuinely not.
Agreed.
Like as soon as you win that trophy, it's going to be euphoric for like what, 5 minutes. You're gonna think you're on top of the world, and then the next day you're waking up, you got to go to school.
Yeah.
Life moves on, and there's always I think it's so easy to fall into a trap of if I get that, I'll be happy. If I get this, I'll be happy. If I get that girl, I'll be happy. If I get that prom date, I'll be happy. But it's not that. You have to have goals. You have to have to your point. You got to be patient. Like you can't expect everything to come to you. And I think that's one of the main things that's kind of helped my game take off is knowing that if you don't get that contract, you don't get that scholarship, you don't win. There's always another tournament, and you wouldn't be that much happier even if you did it, because at that point it's almost just an expectation, right? Like you expect yourself to perform.
Agreed.
Yeah. So if I think it's super interesting, and also correct me if I'm wrong, you're pretty close to playing full-time professional soccer. Is that right?
Very close.
So what's that going to look like? Like what's the jump? Because you're playing for the academy right now. What's going to change?
So right now, I'm actually not playing for the academy anymore.
Oh,
I'm just playing for the second team, but not officially a second team player.
Okay.
But when I do get that contract, it is a big sacrifice because when I sign that contract, I have to go live down in Vancouver. So it's a big jump. Like I probably won't be able to see my friends as much. And I'm going to have to be living down there, training every single day, traveling almost every week, right? And I think one of the biggest things is it's hard to like not see your friends, right? Like it's easy to not go somewhere because you're scared to leave your friends, leave your family, but I'm gonna have to go live alone soon. I'm gonna have to get my own groceries, start making myself 3 meals a day, right? Things like this. So I think that is the biggest commitment. I'm gonna be 17 living by myself or with a teammate. So it takes a lot of independence, but that is for sure the biggest jump. Basically full adult at 17.
Yeah. And so you'll be totally on your own.
Yep.
You're paying for your own things, own house. Are you gonna be living with a teammate?
Yeah.
How many? Do you know? Just one?
Just one, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a big jump. And I mean, what if you get someone you don't like? Like that's kind of fried.
Yeah.
That'll be kind of cooked. Yeah, I don't know. I think that'll be super interesting. The only kind of caveat to that though is I know it's not all sunshine and rainbows because there's gonna be a lot of like super hard things you're gonna have to give up, but that is the dream. Like that's the dream right there. Like you're playing professional soccer and you're getting paid and you're out of the house. I mean, obviously there's higher places to play, of course.
Exactly.
And it's never over, but I mean that would be insane. That would be a huge jump and crazy. So I have this quote that I'm gonna read out, and I want to get your take on it. And it kind of resonated with me. And it says it's fear. So it's either forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. And I think that ties in very well to your situation. Your fear could be living alone, or not hanging out with your friends, or being like detached from all your normal life things. So how important do you think it is to just face the fear? And for you, that could be again like living alone, and you just got to face it and go after it.
No, I think that's really good because, right? Say it's way more easier to just shy away from the things that you fear and just crumble, almost stay in your comfort zone, right?
Yeah.
But if you stay away from fear, what good does that do you in the future? You're always gonna keep going back. You're never gonna go forward. And I think facing your fears is a great thing, honestly. Like, if I go train with the first team, right? All those guys, professionals, millionaires, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just a little kid. It's scary, right? But I can't go there being, oh shit, like these guys are way better than me, right? Like I need to go in confident. Right? I can't let fear or like the thought of I'm gonna play bad take over me.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to let your mind tell you things and take over your body. But so the way I think best way to conquer fear is the mindset. the
Mhm.
mindset that you have to go tackle that goal, tackle that challenge,
Yeah.
right? And not giving up until you beat it,
Mhm.
almost in a sense.
Yeah. And I think one thing with fear too, I noticed with like in terms of sports, like a lot of the fear is I mean it's obviously all mental
Mm.
because you're not going into war. You're
Yeah,
gonna go play
yeah.
sport, right? But I think a lot of the fear is before anything ever happens. Like it's
Hmm.
before the match or it's
Yeah.
before the game. Like when do you ever feel really nervous in the 90th minute when you're running? You know, like you're
Yeah.
so in the zone, and I think that flow state where you get into that flow state, it's like it's unreal because even like in golf tournaments I've noticed I'll be super nervous before the night before, right before the first tee shot, but when you get in those moments where like I had one tournament at Chilliwack where I think I was like 3 down with 6 holes to go,
Hmm.
and I never felt happier. Like I was
Yeah.
so pumped. I'm like, this is a challenge and this is good, and that's the moment you think you'd be most nervous, but I find that I actually wasn't nervous at all and I felt really good.
Mm.
So how do you notice a flow state, and if so, kind of how do you get into that flow state? Like what's kind of what are you thinking about when you're in those moments?
Yeah. I definitely feel flow state for sure. I mean, when I'm walking out of the tunnel or onto the field and people are playing drums, like screaming at you, things like
Hmm.
this. And it's easy to let the pressure of fans get to you,
Yeah.
especially if they're saying direct things, which does happen.
Hmm.
But I think for me, once for me to get into the flow state, I just need to have confidence, trust in myself. I know my ability better than anyone else. So if I can go and show that, I think that gets me into the flow state pretty quick. And once I'm in that flow state, I want to make a difference.
Hmm.
Every time I'm in that flow state, okay, I'm having a great game. Like I need to be the difference maker. Like I need to create chances. I need to score goals. I need to assist. I need to do all these things. And I feel once you're in that flow state, it's kind of hard to get out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you make a mistake. Who cares? Like you're playing great.
Hmm.
Just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. So I feel like when I'm in that flow state, I tell myself, yeah, if I mess up, who cares, right? Like
Yeah.
all I can do is, well, I can't take it back, right? So forget about it, do better, and just once you're in that flow state, stay in that flow state. Keep getting on the ball, keep driving the attack, keep winning balls on defense, doing
Yeah.
all these things.
Yeah. And so kind of on that, like obviously especially once you turn pro, you're gonna have so much criticism to deal with. You're gonna have tons of
Hmm.
people on your posts when you're playing.
Hmm.
You're gonna have other fans saying things to you, and obviously you've experienced some of this. I mean, you've been called a skank
Hmm.
before at our school, so you would know. But how how do you think how what is your main way to kind of block out of the criticisms? 'Cause it would be easy for it to get to you.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think the best way is, I mean, it is easier said than done, but I think the only thing you can do is don't let it get to you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, someone says something, don't keep on thinking about it. Be like, oh, why did they say this? I was like, oh, that's too mean.
Hmm.
Like, no one cares, right?
Yeah.
Like, no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it's you versus you, basically. You versus your own mind. Are you gonna let your mind overtake you? Are you gonna let the things that people say overtake you? No, you can't.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, it is you versus your brain. You need to keep your brain intact and wired to a certain way where you can't let the outside noise get to you and affect you because
Yeah.
you're the player, they're not. Like, who cares? They could be a fat guy in the stands, right?
Yeah.
But you can't let a fat guy in the stands get into your head, right? Like, they're
Yeah.
a professional soccer player. Like,
Hmm.
there has to be certain things where you just have to, like, shrug off, bug off, like, who cares, right?
Yeah. But do you think it would be different if like if Mueller or whatever, if that guy said something, because obviously it's easy if it's a fat guy because you're like, dude, you're a
Yeah.
fat dude who's watching me, right? Like you're
Hmm.
paying to come watch me.
Yeah.
So I think that would be easy, but it would be harder when you have like an idol or someone you're really
Yeah.
looking up to be like, you suck at the game kind of thing. I feel like that'd be a lot harder. So what do you think you do in that situation? Tell him to
So,
F off?
yeah. Yeah. Someone said it to me, and I think I think it's pretty humane to like. But if someone said that to me, like Ronaldo came up and said, "Oh, you suck. You're never gonna go anywhere,"
Hmm.
I'd be like it would take a toll on me. But once I get out of that little state of, oh, like, oh, that hurt me, right? Like
Yeah.
you need to be able to jump out of that and be like, okay, well, fuck you. I'm gonna prove you wrong,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
I don't care what you say or what you say about me. Like I will keep on working and working and working until I prove you wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's a great thing about like haters. Going back to your thing, people hating on your post, like this and this and that. Like yeah, like you can hate all you want, but when I make it big, you can't hate.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like I'm gonna keep on working and working and working, and I don't care what people say. I'm gonna stay true to myself, stay true to my goals, and I'm gonna achieve my goals.
Yeah. So this is the last question. I'm gonna ask everyone this question. Pretty much, if every trace of you online and everything were to get erased from the planet, like every trace of you was gone, everyone's memories about you was gone, 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 and you had 30 seconds to leave a message to the world, like an insightful message, what advice would you try giving the world?
What advice would I give the world?
Yeah.
This is what I'd say. I would say stay true to yourself, stay true to your life, your goals, and keep on being humble, keep on bettering yourself each and every day, and you will get what you achieve.